Alright. Video games. I enjoyed slow streaming last night because it gave me an excuse to not stream 100. And I enjoyed this weekend in slow streaming Prime because it gave me an excuse to not play 100 over the weekend. But we're back. We're back. My head is... That's how I feel right now. I mean, the brothers routes were out of box. Yeah, like I made the joke several times that like it can't be any worse. All right, we've hit rock bottom. It can't be worse. There can't be anything in the game worse than Box of Blessings. All right, and there can't be anything in the game worse than comedy. It's all uphill from here. It can't. It's physically impossible for the game to be worse than that. What was this game over? I don't remember what that game over coming of age even was. That caused me to die so early. As a quest, and the zombie dies or not. What was this choice? Oh, this is the you lied about Nozomi's thing, and you get put in the cuck jail with Ito. I just want to sit in my room and not play 100 line. And Takumi's still fucked that another version of him killed his friends. Get the fuck out of bed. Good. Good. It's the first time anyone has had confidence. But you can hear my buttons? What? Like the... Like that? Where's the game audio? What do you mean where's the game audio? Why isn't there game audio? What? What? Why is there... Why is there no game audio? But is that? Is it, okay, we have audio now? Okay. For some reason, OBS just forgot I had a sound at all, and it couldn't recognize any audio that came from my computer until I kicked it. OBS is exceptional, yeah. Like, sometimes that happens with my mic, but I've never had that happen with just, like, desktop audio. I mean, you weren't missing anything outside of me making groan noises, because Takumi was making groan noises.
Oh. Huh?
You're a little bitch. Why does the audio sound weird?
Oh.
Why is the audio doubling? Give me a second. I'm gonna... What the fuck is going on? Okay. Give me... I'm going through a crisis at the moment. Okay. So it's hooking into here. Okay. I think whatever fuckery was happening is probably done. Okay. We should be good. For some reason, I don't know if it was coming up in the audio or not, all the voice lines were playing twice. I think it's still doing it.
Up and Atom troops, time to rise and shine!
What the fuck is going on? Is anyone else hearing this? Am I going crazy?
Get ready for your 14th day of active service here at Last Defense Academy!
Does this sound weird to anyone else?
Prepare to spend another day enjoying
Yeah,
the
it's overlaid.
and suffering the insufferable to pave the way for humanity's future greatness.
Okay. Let me test this real quick. I'm gonna disable the audio again. Okay, it is OBS. It's specifically when I set OBS to actually play audio again. It's like doubling the audio. Why is it doing this? Okay, I think it might be fixed. Okay, I think it's fixed. Why did it not save the day? It does not save where I was in the dialogue. Does it actually not? I didn't know it. I thought it saved wherever you stopped talking, but no, it literally doesn't. Okay, yeah, the audio is fixed. All right, audio is fixed. You should be hearing audio. We should be good to go. That could be a banjo character.
Huh? Oh. Oh. Huh.
Get in the time machine, Takumi.
Oh.
Also, I'm gonna say it now because I felt this. I said it to Miko too. At this point, I'm throwing the Hail Mary shot that the entire 100 days is just a fucking simulation for something. Like, this entire 100 days looping over again is completely fake. Because it just doesn't, like, either the time in the satellite is fake or this is fake. Because, like, the fact that it loops after 100 days over and over again, despite the fact like, whatever goal should be accomplished, the fact there's a parallel time machine for no good fucking reason, like, I feel like this is like a shitty fucking simulator in order to, like, get Takumi to do something. And then it's gonna be like Nozomi was behind everything.
Huh.
I'm never gonna trust Takumi again. I feel like, to be fair, like the Danganronpa 2 was also going in the games machine. Well, it was like a VR simulation. Everyone was in the going in the games machine together. But I have a feeling this 100 days, like, is just like some kind of simulation. Because it doesn't make any sense for why, like, if humanity wins. Because according to Hiroko, even in timelines where humanity wins and fires the missiles, it still loops. So the goal is specifically to create these loops to possibly, like, foster Takumi's power or something like that.
Ah!
I'll fight against time itself. No idea.
Oh.
No confidence. No balls.
Let's reach out and grab our future. I won't let it stay out of reach anymore.
We're going to space.
Just reach out and grab it, huh?
Yeah,
Both of us? Together?
that's right.
You really think we can do it?
I don't know. But I'll do anything to make it happen.
I'm curious why the brothers are going to jump into the other timelines, though.
Anything?
Yeah.
You did say anything.
Yeah. I did.
Oh. Oh.
I don't want to be on the Hiroko romance round. This is Miko's fault. I'm blaming every problem I have with this game on Miko. He could have streamed 100 Line instead of me. You wouldn't have made... God. That's the plan. I'm using the going in the games machine. And I'm gonna jump to a timeline where you stream this game instead of me, and it's just not my problem.
Ah. Huh?
Isn't, like, Ito in the cage over there? Or did Ito already break out in this timeline? No, Ito already broke out! Fuck, I forgot about that. Ito broke out because he used the balloon tech. So that means the Ito from Brothers timeline is fucking somewhere in the timelines. Oh, the Ito from Brothers timeline has to be the Ito in Mystery timeline. That explains, because like, well, whatever Ito is going to be in that timeline, and the one that like is a key to unlock the end of Mystery.
Ugh. Tuh.
Okay, this is kind of clever. That she also didn't suck people off in romance. At least I don't think she sucked people off in the romance route. I don't remember anything happening in romance route in terms of like the main story doesn't matter in that route. But technically, yeah, in this route you never talk about time, so she just has no idea what the fuck's going on. And she doesn't really suck people off in Siri route that much either. So her sucking people off is like entirely in the Ito Alive route. So you know that adds up. Unironically, adds up. +1. Because Siri's dead like here. Like Siri dies like day 3 in Dead Ito timeline.
Oh. Oh. Huh.
Oh, we have the Italian flame bomb. Ah, we get to watch Kyoshika die one more time. I'm glad we're using the bomb that didn't work. Yeah, you had to have seen this in order to get to Box of Mystery. Box of Box.
Oh. Ugh.
I just made the bomb early. This is the only timeline in which I made the bomb early. This is the problem with the timelines being layered, in that like canonically she's experienced 146 timelines, which I assume means coming of age must have happened before this. No one will have to die setting it off. If only we could like cut off the top half of the Kumi and fire it like a nuclear warhead.
Oh.
Oh, the bomb's also just... I just gave her point. I just gave him a point. I know how to make a bomb. You know, I just... If they just kill Veshness on day 15 by shooting a nuclear warhead at her, this is the funniest fucking time.
Get prepared.
Intruder alert. Intruder alert. Defend.
Okay, I should be able to skip this fight.
Why?
That's
Valagarzo.
And Zanshin, right?
The brothers.
You said these two can combine their bodies together?
Just like Takumi and Hiruko.
Ah, so it was a battle simulation to better understand our enemies' moves.
Oh yeah, I just realized I still have to deal with Durami in this route. This is fucked. Thank God. I love skip this battle prompt.
Wow! That wasn't hard at all.
That's probably because the commanders haven't arrived yet.
Who the fuck is... Oh, that's not... Nigo is the other commander from the decoy school.
I think they're here.
He
Look
was
over there.
introduced like in the first cycle of the game and just randomly... I think in any version that has dead Ito, he just stays behind the school and blows up. More Millen's here.
Yeah, we know your names already.
We've got a neat little intelligence network of our own, you know?
Hey, Yugamu hasn't made his special drug in this timeline, has he?
the one he used to defeat Genshin in the first cycle.
You know, when you... How would you know that? You're dead! Hiruko was, like, long dead by then.
No, he hasn't. He hasn't extracted any commander DNA to make it with.
Gah, why didn't you say anything? We could have used Mervrams before we killed him.
Me? Why didn't you say anything? I don't remember anything about the first cycle battle with Genshin.
That is true. Okay, yeah, okay. Fair. You guys stop having a meta conversation?
Oh, right.
Being able. I'm so freaking jealous!
Of what?
How would I know? Exceptional
It's
individual.
better if you don't ask, Nozomi.
Don't worry, guys. We can still win this, even without the drug.
What
That-
drug?
Never mind. Just fight!
God damn it, Takumi. You can't break character.
Right.
One day, they'll make more than one fusion boss. One day. And the hundreds of possibilities of fights they could have had in this game, they'll do more than this. Maybe. Like, is this game gonna have a final boss? Like a true final battle?
Sorry, my darling. I couldn't protect you. And here I made a vow to keep our family safe. I'm a liar and a fool.
Don't say that, my love. You're a hero. You fought valiantly for me. For everyone.
My only regret is that our little warrior will be left to fend for
But the
himself.
question would be like, what route would you fight it in?
He'll be fine.
Like, there's no,
Even if
is there
we're
truly
not there
a
for
true
He is.
gay baby gamer final route in this?
Can you not
that
talk about
actually
your
end
kid
everything?
right
So
now?
this is not,
It's making it
'cause
really
Brothers
hard
is
for me to
not
work in dirty
it.
jokes.
At any rate,
Yeah, but don't forget what Siri told us. There's gonna be another one.
how disappointing. Valagarzo, Zanshin. I thought you were stronger than this. Or did you lose on purpose? So I could take your prey for myself.
So that's her battle form, huh?
We learned a little about it from the intel we got, but...
It's still pretty gross looking, isn't it?
Okie dokie! Time to get killing!
Wait. There's no need for us to fight her directly. Sire? Nigo? Is everything ready?
You bet! We can fire at any time!
Get back inside the school! Post haste!
It's time to use the new weapon, huh?
Wait. New weapon?
You never told us nothing about that.
Everyone's confused. Maybe we should have briefed everyone.
There's no time. We'll explain later.
Trust me, guys. Just get out of here.
We're in! Fire when ready! Gotcha! Here we go!
Undying flame bomb! Fire!
And it doesn't do anything to her. Get him! Incredibly slow bullet! She doesn't even get a chance to react to it. It just recycles the animation that they could. That's what's so funny about that. It literally, like, recycled the part of it traveling and then the part of it blowing up in her face. And like, you can clearly see how it like, specifically cut the section with Kyoshika out. But it's not a new cutscene. It's just recycled footage. Small studio.
Meh.
Oh!
Anyway, does this mean that she's Vestris is actually dead for real? Because this is the super duper duper gay baby anime nuke?
Oh.
That did happen. Yeah, that.
No!
Special Defense Unit! Best in the world! Indestructible and undefeated!
You guys
never lose! Never yield! Special Defense Unit, fight on!
Guys, you need to come up with a better line than this. You're no EDF. Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah, that's a good question. What does she need him for?
Oh.
Huh?
Oh.
Okay, wait. So this is also again like Miko. You watch the VOD. She literally calls the branches by name, and in the fucking timeline menu is canon. Which is another reason why I think this is all a fucking simulator. Okay, so what day are we in? We are day 15. Okay, so this is when this is when they stopped Takumi from killing Nozomi. No, Hiroko. This is the timeline where this is exactly where they stopped. This is just before comedy. But the problem being is, why are you interfering with this timeline anymore? I guess because, like, what else are we gonna do? But It's upstream from the serial killer and zombie brain. I can't fucking believe the routes are just this really pisses me off. That it's just so fucking blatant.
Oh. Huh.
I don't think they properly change history because I guess it saves Hiroko from dying. But theoretically, Takumi's already gone through this route and been cleansed from this route because the timelines are layered.
Get preppy.
So why are we going back? So I was trying to think, like, what other times the brothers show up? Like, the brothers show up in terms of Dead Ito, the brothers show up, I think, in every route, to at least some extent. They show up here. Like, this is one of the points the brothers show up. They show up just before the zombies. Like, a little past this point, they show up around here. Because the brothers attack Takumi just before, yeah, I think it's specifically, it's dodgy attack versus jump out the window. I think jump out the window is when, he dies. I'm gonna wait and check real quick. Okay, no, it's specifically dodgy attack is when he dies. Because Yugamu was the fake killer. So, he shows up, like, a little before this point. I think this was... Like, when they start, like, marking other people. I think, like, around here. So, about day 50 is when the brothers show up. Because they show up just before zombie Yugamu attacks. They show up in Killing Game. A bit, like, between the first round and the second round, they show up. They show up, or at least someone in a suit shows up at the end of Slasher and kills Takumi. Which is not this one. I think it's, like, specifically this one. No, it's this one down here. Because you know how it skips all the way to like, day 98. This is where Takumi dies. It's marked as Takumi being dead. So a brother or someone in a suit kills Takumi here, and then attacks at the end, and then whether or not Nozomi actually like kills him or not. And then they show up at least one time in one of the Ito routes. I think in Cult of Takumi. I don't remember when, but they show up in one of the Ito live routes because Takumi runs into him. And that one was clearly the brothers. Because I think Takumi runs into Takumi in the suit. Like, I've been doing this for like 120 hours. I'm not gonna remember every fucking point. But I'm pretty sure those are the only times I remember the brothers showing up.
Move out!
Don't worry, the 5-hour analysis video will have our back.
Oh?
It's gotta go like 37. But how does Ito know how this thing works?
Oh? Huh.
So there was some... So there's some outside interference. This gives the impression that this is a simulation, and someone was like egging her on.
Oh?
Huh.
Yeah, they were just, you know, researching parallel universes, as you do.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it was Ito sleeping under her bed, gaslighting her in her sleep. It could have been Nozomi. I still think Nozomi's up to something.
Huh?
Huh.
Hmm.
Oh?
The timeline isn't made of Crypto Goblin.
Ugh.
You got off easy. Serious sleep damage can affect the brain and rob you of your memories and your ability to reason.
This feels like a cop-out plot point. That they're gonna bring up someone used the leap machine without proper protection and lost their memories.
Hey, I'm tougher than I look.
Please take this seriously. If you parallel leap 2, maybe 3 more times with exposed skin, your body will eject all of its cryptoglobin. That means no more revivals. You'll die, and you'll stay dead.
Yeah, but that's like if you get hit by a paper cut. You already did the paper cut joke like 20 times by now.
Ah. Ah.
Huh.
Okay, so this is only successful in comedy route. Though to be fair, the comedy route was green. Takumi gets injected with green shit to unlock comedy route. He doesn't get injected with blue shit. You gotta get your colors right. This is important. Takumi too. Yeah, it doesn't work. Okay, so it's... Okay, so... No, this doesn't make any sense then. Because the timelines can't be layered. Because if the timelines are layered, then... How is Takumi not infected right now if this timeline happened? I guess it's closed loop shit. It's both layered and closed loop. So the timeline, if they don't interfere, Hiroko dies. But this, okay. So I guess it has to make. I guess it's fuck it. Because the idea is that she's seeing a timeline that never happened because it's a closed loop. But I guess technically this is still a timeline in which Takumi got infected, and this is still a timeline when Takumi that happens after the point in which he. Okay, the problem I'm having right now is that this makes more sense when I'm laying it on. But the idea of, like, Takumi did Killer Timeline, he got infected, and then Killer Timeline is infinite loop, because it's a closed loop. He's infected because he gets infected. And the Killer Timeline happens even if he doesn't get infected, because it still happens before he got infected in the first place because he's looping. But then you have the you know, a lot, and then like the timeline when she cleanses her has to happen after that. But it still has to acknowledge that you're creating a timeline that hasn't happened yet because you're interfering. Fuck it. I think this makes more sense. I'm just. Yeah, I don't know what to tell you. It's almost like the timeline doesn't exist because it's a closed loop. Why are we even interfering with this timeline anymore? This doesn't move our game state forward at all.
Oh.
Huh?
I have apple glass.
Oh. Huh.
Finally, I got an iPhone.
Oh.
Cryptocom, I don't have to explain shit.
Ah!
Oh.
Huh?
Oh.
Blood space waves. We have to surf on the blood space waves. Wait, what do you mean we can only leap at their highest intensity? What the? Is this their, like, cop-out for why they only surf at very, very specific times? Is because they have to wait for the blood-spaced waves to crest? I think she just has a program that
Huh?
This does explain how Ito... No, because Ito had the magic virus that deletes the program so they can't use it anymore. So Ito still has, like, esoteric knowledge. We can't bring Tsubasa... No, okay, Miko, we have to consistently forget that Tsubasa can use her car to travel quickly. Why do that when we can use the bus? Why use the person who can summon a car as transportation when we could just use the bus? I think there is still only one time, singular, one time, that they have someone else in the car with Tsubasa with her weapon out. And that was like one time they used it to transport Nozomi, who was like injured or dying or something like that. And I think that was Killing Game route. And that is like the only time they have ever acknowledged the idea of having someone else be in the car of Tsubasa.
Huh. Oh.
Go, brothers, go! The question, though, how did they get the circular saw? This is the question. Where did they get the circular saw? This is the most important part of the lore I have ever seen. I've never been more excited in my life to figure out how the fuck they got it.
No.
Okay, so she's tried going back to save herself before.
No.
That does make sense, but like the fact that she let herself get caught. The fact Hiroko let herself get caught instead of just fucking killing them. But to be fair, she wouldn't have killed. But whatever, she should have just killed them anyway. It was just on the ground? What do you mean it was just on the... What do you mean Excalibur was just on the fucking ground? What do you mean? What do you mean? You just... Did she prepare Excalibur here? How did she prepare this in the time?
Huh?
God damn it, Hiroko. We won't. Got it. So I guess the idea is, but then like, she acted like she needs this ahead of time. But why was the circular saw just in the middle of this? She couldn't have prepped this. Like, the circular saw should have been in the school. And then you just... Okay. Go, brothers, go! This does explain why the school never triggered the alarm for them. Oh yeah, one of the suits was left behind as well, because that's the suit Yugami used. Shut the fuck up, Miko! God, you fucking... God damn it. I'm so mad that they couldn't even come up with a reason why the ultimate weapon was fucking... I'm shocked the circular saw could cut through the fucking door and remain completely unscathed. It really is made of fucking unobtainium. Hiroko, how did you had the circular saw? How did you job to him? Okay, so it's convenient that Takumi just didn't see the other scuba suit. Like, when Takumi regained consciousness in this exact room right now, and he just didn't see the other scuba suit just right next to him on the ground, groaning in pain. Okay, so Takumi still has not regained his consciousness yet. The circular! The only weapon. Blessed. The circular saw, a weapon only matched in power by the metal pipe from fucking, fuck, what was it called? House of Ashes? It's like if you had the pipe from, House of Ashes and then the circular soft haunted line, you'd be fucking unstoppable. Okay, so the moment... Okay, yeah, because Takumi didn't have a weapon in his hand. So I guess, like, the moment he knocked the knife away... No, he still hasn't woken up yet. Okay, now he must have woken up. Not feeling that he... Okay, yeah, now he gets up. Nobody... Okay, now Takumi wakes up here and sees this happen. Yeah. Okay, and this is when Takumi knocks him out the window. But if I just realized, there's not even a window in the lab, in the picture. Like, if you look at, like, the room, there's no window in that room. Yeah, so, like, Takumi doesn't know Takumi now is normal. I can't lose the ultimate weapon. Yeah, so this is like normal. He doesn't know that this is normal Takumi now. Okay, yeah, so this is a neat bit. Maybe if he thought I was out to kill him, he'd come quietly. Takumi, you're the stupidest motherfucker I have ever fucking seen. Maybe you should have put the fucking saw down. What is it, Rex? I mean, he doesn't know. Only you know how to... Oh, yeah. He's remember... Okay, so he performs the kick. So this is... I should have seen this coming. And this is specifically... He takes the saw, right? Because this is like, in comedy rounds when he dodges. And that's when, what happens is he just like, he dodges and the Takumi just runs into the fire and then just hits him with the thing. It's weird that I don't think the no comedy round exists. Yeah. Yeah, so
You won't get away!
We're in slasher route. Yeah, it wasn't a requirement, but it's just interesting because there's a breakpoint here that cannot be acknowledged canonically. And at least one of the suits gets left behind because it's used by Yukamo. My purchase's really important for the selling it, Nico. Yeah, we kind of just forgot about Hiriko. He just dies here?
Takumi, are you okay? Hold on. Stay with me.
He just jumps out the window and breaks his back.
Be ready to...
Keep reusing this fucking picture.
Where?
Can't you tell? It's your room. In the SF timeline, that is.
Why is this called the SF timeline?
SF?
Steady Fundamental. It's the one we started off in.
Why are you calling it Steady Fundamental?
Did you have to carry me here again?
Did you name it? Or did someone else name it?
Yes. You need to start taking better care of yourself. I'm not your mother, you know.
I don't understand.
It's like when a child falls asleep in front of the TV, and their mother picks them up and puts them to bed.
Takumi, it's really obvious. This game is catering to fetishes who want their Donnie wife goth mommy GF.
I've basically done the same for you.
To you.
Several times
and carry
now.
you around and carry you through the story so you can depend on me.
Oh.
Wait, no she didn't! No she fucking did! No fuck, she did not cleanse him! What? Why? Okay, no, but it doesn't work. I remember Hiroko trying to cleanse him and it doesn't work. And this also doesn't explain how Takumi knocked out... how he took care of him in Comedy Route. Because Hiroko had the thing. And Hiroko is already suspicious of Takumi at the start of the route before this point. in terms of, like, her memories of him. But that's not what happens! Or does it literally doesn't work? Unless... Okay, I'm trying to think. Is the idea of this... When was the branch for Zombie out? Where's this slasher? This is where the branch happens. It was day 43. Oh, fuck you. I get what happened now. I think I get what happened. The idea is Takumi, okay, day 16, Takumi gets injected with the thing, but it only works in zombie routes. Like, it only worked here. This route, it doesn't happen. Because this is the route where Takumi stays as the slasher. Yeah, because this guy's Takamaru died and stuff like that, so this is still a slasher route. So I assume the idea specifically... I'm not reading that right now. But I assume the idea specifically is the cleansing works, but it works in the zombie route, which explains why Takumi doesn't kill anyone between this point. Well, Moko dies no matter what. How does Moko die here? Actually, I'm curious. I'm gonna replay this day. How did Moko die? Yeah, this is the lab. Unless that thing in the back is actually supposed to be the window. I think Takumi must have, but...
He did!
Yeah, that's why I'm not fucking looking at it, Miko, because of course it's gonna be referencing shit that hasn't happened yet.
It can't be.
Yeah, so like, this has to be Takumi. who killed her. But this wouldn't make sense in the sense that Takumi... Yeah. To be fair, if it was bigger Miko, I would just delete the fucking message. But... Let me... I'm wasting my time here, but where was the point where... Oh, right. This is the wrong one. This was when I had the song. So I want to see the explanation of if Takumi killed Moko. Okay, yeah, I know this.
Hey!
Yeah, the day I was expecting it, but I did not bring up the fact that another Hiroko told me about this. Okay, so he killed her in day 25. Okay, so never mind. The cleanser literally didn't do anything. Yeah, because I've got eBay's not marked on the timeline. So he still killed Evo on day 25. And then he killed Moko on day 43. But she should have known. So, like, this... Okay, the problem with this is either she's literally lying to him for no reason at this point, or this is not what actually happened, and the SF version of this is different. Because she's not bringing up the fact she talked to another version of her, and she's not... So she checked the brain, but she didn't have any cleanse. Okay, yeah, no, this doesn't make any sense. Okay, we've looked at it enough. We're gonna need to go back to actually making progress. But this doesn't make any... Unless, like, the SF version is now different than the slasher version we already did. So now we're in a... Now there is another version of that timeline.
Get prepared.
Where did you have to...
Yeah, this is, like, wrong. To the point that this has to create an alternate version of this timeline now that doesn't exist in the version you experience. To be fair, you've already experienced the other version of the timeline, so it could be the fact you are creating new versions of that timeline. But you interfere. Yeah, it's 140 loops, but like you've interfered. But the interfering is a closed loop. That's my problem. Unless, wait, no, because Takumi doesn't know there's two guys in the room. He doesn't have time to notice the other one. But the problem I'm having is this is a closed loop, but the loop is now different in both versions of the closed loop. Like, no matter what, Takumi and Hiroko show up, and Takumi battles himself with the saw. But there's now two versions of that closed loop, which means it's not a closed loop anymore. You can't have a closed loop like that. Yeah, and then she remembers this, which doesn't happen. So this is a completely different version of Slasher Out. Oh, day 20? What happened day 20? Did anything happen in day 20? I'm not gonna remember. It could be in Killing Game, Wait, no, because Killing Game isn't set up yet. Killing Game doesn't even start until day 25. So what the fuck are they doing on day 20? Unfortunately not. They're completely arbitrary.
Oh. Oh.
I mean, she could be lying, but then it's like, what do I have no basis to work off of if the only person that's explaining how the lore works is lying to me for minimal gain. What are they doing day 20? I've done every day 20 that exists. There are no more day 20s. I can't think of what they could have possibly gotten involved with. I guess we'll find out. But I can't think of any day 20s that, like, the brothers show up in. Unless it's one of the Ito Alive routes, and I just don't remember. Move out! Did they go to Retsnam? I don't remember them in Retsnam. It has to be... Yeah, it has to be Retsnam then. Because I don't remember them even showing up in Retsnam. I might replay day 20 of Retsnam just to see... Fuck it, after we do this, let's replay day 20 of Retsnam. Once we push to day 18. Yeah, let's double check day 20 of Retsnam. I remember them showing up like in one time in Yeah, because I remember them showing up one time at Ito Alive and they just didn't do anything. They were just there.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is it. Yeah, they're just here. Why were the brothers? Okay, why were the brothers fucking here? We're gonna find out together. Why the fuck were they even here?
Get preppy, ready.
I think that's the only time they show up in the Ito Alive section of the timeline. You've missed like an hour of hundreds, Zach. We've been dealing with time shenanigans, and I'm not happy because we're dealing with closed loops that are turning into not closed loops. To the point that I don't know what I can trust in terms of the fucking writing anymore. I don't know what button I'm pressing either.
Move out!
But we're currently on the most meta timeline I've been on yet. Hiriko could be lying. It's just, I don't know why. I guess, like, to make Takumi not feel bad about the mission being a failure. We still don't know where the Ito from this timeline is, either.
Oh. Hey!
Oh. Oh.
She doesn't have she has no plan? Why are we doing it then?
Huh?
I just love that they keep randomly just moving between shots. Also, the fuckers, you did Box of Calamity, right? You should know about Futurum. Box of Calamity was required in order to, like, finish this. I'm pretty sure they mentioned Futurum in Box of Calamity. They definitely did it in Cult Takumi and Box of... Maybe they didn't in Box of Blessings. Maybe they only said it in Box of Blessings. Because the old man who just exists only shows up in Box of Blessings. Remember the old man again? He just kind of just shows up in Retsnom and shows up in Box of Blessings and accomplishes nothing. Except saying, ooh. It doesn't even say ooh in Box of Blessings, though. Which is fucked up. He doesn't even say it in Box of Blessings. What the fuck?
Oh.
He had one job.
Huh.
I knew. We moved to a completely different location.
Huh?
Yeah, I think...
Huh.
It really... So it's just like, oh, there's a timeline when we didn't succeed, and that's the closed loop. But now we created an open loop where it totally happened in the blood in the blood ocean. In the blood ocean.
Oh. Oh.
Oh, now this is okay. Was this route written by what's his face? By Miko's favorite writer of all time? Because the moment anyone starts bringing up fucking train analogies or like pap analogies, that's entirely him. Takumi, imagine if there was a series of motorcyclists driving down a road. What if everyone had to drive in a train that was really, really hot, but we laid out a path that wasn't hot? But we gave him a 50% chance of not burning to death.
Oh.
The steady fundamental. I cannot believe this is called steady fundamental. This has to mean something in Japanese. There's no fucking way this is what it's supposed to mean. What do you mean it's leap damage? That's not... What the fuck do you mean it's the leap damage? That's not... Unless, like, there wasn't another suit. Did she pull him in for the timeline without the suit? But it doesn't... But that only works if... No, because it mentioned leap damage is specifically surfing on the blood ocean without your funny suit. That's leap damage. It's not looping, it's specifically using the time machine. No, but he didn't leap. He was unconscious. Like, what happened was he jumped out the window and broke his fucking, like, spine or something. And then, like, unless Hiroko pulled him in. Not this, but... I guess he could have used the suit in other timelines, but that just feels like a cop-out.
Oh.
That's true. She doesn't have the same memories as him, but, like, clearly what happened before he knocked himself out was, like, what happened. And then Hiroko is talking about a timeline, that series of events that doesn't match.
Oh.
You think she's lying? She might be lying, but what, outside of, like, not hurting Takumi's feelings, what purpose would she have for lying?
Oh.
She's a woman. Miko, please. Come on. If the point being is like, I guess it's like part of this route is like the conflict of whether or not if what you're doing is even meaningful. Like, is it worth creating timelines like of good timelines when you're not removing bad timelines? No, Ami, I'm never winning. Why the fuck is everyone? You're finally awake.
Huh?
Oh, Are they still doing this stupid joke with the fucking Nico's talent? Yeah, he misses it again.
Huh.
6 hours.
Oh.
She purposely helped him sleep so you'd miss it.
Aha! Hey! Aha!
She even told us top secret intel only Nigo and I should know about. That's what convinced me she was telling the truth. And that's when she made us an offer we couldn't refuse. I know which days the enemy attacks will happen. I'll share this information with you, but you have to do as I say in return. I mean, who's gonna turn down a deal like that? I mean, her ultimate goal is for all of you to survive through to day 100. In other words, she wants to win the war just like we do. Her interests and ours match up. So it only seemed natural that we agree to work together. Hence, why I gave her the thumb drive.
Okay, so now we're gonna learn why the fuck we're going to Retsnam route. I can't stream Gollum, Gandalf. That's your game. That's your favorite game of all time. Only you can stream Gollum.
Get prepared. Be ready to...
I mean, you could do that, Gandalf. You're a god gamer, right?
Huh?
To the Retsnam. She actually calls it the Retsnam timer. Why are we... We're going after the old man! For some reason... this is actually the explanation given. For some reason, he just doesn't show up in most of the timelines. So we have to go to the timeline where he shows up in.
Huh?
So, somehow Palpatine.
Oh.
So why did he bring up the curse cycle to the Kumi in the Retsnam timeline?
Oh.
Can't believe they call it the Retsnam timeline.
Oh. Huh?
Alright, let's go silver surfing. Crypto surfing.
No.
We're hooked on the brothers.
Huh. Huh. No. Huh. No.
Then he runs into him. So they just run into them, just apropos of nothing.
Hey, wait!
Who the heck are you guys?
Oh fuck, they aren't old. So they really did just run into them for no reason other than creating a bookmark for their location here when you're doing the Retsnam route. Again, it's like the point that the timelines are fucking layered. It's like it's...
Huh.
Was there a typo? Was there a minor grammatical error? Oh yeah, ours suits. Minor grammatical error. I win. I already win the argument. Fuck you.
No.
There he is! Make the noise! Woo! He Nice! He did it! I missed this. Okay.
Huh.
It's the cursed wheel from Daphne.
Huh?
Okay, so you have the Crypto Blood Boys, and then they made copies of them. So this is like a direct parallel to what's going on.
Ooh.
They all lived happily ever after. Now this is implying that this is actually supposed to be the truth, but woo. Is that a name? I don't think that name has come up before. I guess it's an important name because it's in red. The one book.
Wow.
Hell of a name.
Ooh.
Huh.
I mean, you got 80 days. You got time to look.
Oh.
That's Eva, so I guess we're sparing her. Just don't let her talk. Just don't let her talk. Don't let her say anything about a box of blessings.
Get ready, prepare, be ready to.
Okay, so, you have the Crypto Blood Boys, and then they made copies of them. So this is like a direct parallel to what's going on. Now this is implying that this is actually supposed to be the truth, but
Get ready, prepare, be ready to.
Huh.
Yeah, there's a timeline where your own guilt strangled you.
Oh.
Thankfully, we do not remember the box of blessings route.
Huh?
Yeah, that's when she told us about the brain poison.
Huh. Huh. Hmm. Huh. Oh.
Huh?
Oh.
Oh, I just fixed that part of the timeline, which didn't even exist in this timeline because no one else exists in this fucking timeline.
Huh?
Oh.
Huh?
Huh.
Yeah, the second to last book in the library.
Huh.
Finally, we can squeeze in one free time. I'm going to bed. Skipping fights. It's my favorite.
Not enough. The holy Jumanji sword still thirsts for the blood of the wicked!
Hey, Takamaru. I think it's been more than 5 minutes now.
Yeah, well, my body clock ain't even past 5 seconds yet.
So where's this Ava commander we're supposed to be fighting?
She should be showing up soon. That's what Sirei said, isn't it?
She'll cover the battlefield in a thick mist.
Is this that?
I'm so I bitched
messing with my
countless
balance.
times.
Feels
I
like I'm gonna
bitched at
spew a
least
whole bunch of
146 times
sweet
about
potatoes.
this. They have they have like mechanical gimmicks like Music Chick and like the Fog of War, and they never do anything with it because there's only like 10 fucking fights in this game, but they keep recycling. They have all these different circumstances and they never mix up any combat sections.
Siri
It's
was
so
right.
frustrating.
Fighting with this.
Ima! Your skills complement each other.
Say no more. My dear brother and I just have to
show everyone how strong our sibling love really is.
It's so frustrating. It pisses me off so much.
All right, the mist's look over there.
Is that?
Yes.
That's Ava! Enough yapping!
You can do it.
Enough yap. The main theme of the game. That's the moral of the story right there. That's the tagline.
Phew! Looks like we won. Thank goodness. Any longer?
What are we to do with...
Please, don't kill me.
My name is...
Ava, the paragon of nature, right?
We know that already.
What? How?
We've got sources of our own.
I see. Well, at any rate, I beg of you, please, spare my life.
I may or may not have a bomb in me this time.
I say we kill her.
What?
I agree. Yeah, let's rip out her entrails.
Now you mention it. My neck's been feeling awfully cold lately.
You want to wear intestines as a scarf?
Sorry, but I'm with them. She has to die.
What?
You too, Tsubasa?
I hate to say this, but I think so too.
What the fuck?
Even you, Nozomi?
If we let her live, you can bet it'll mean trouble later down the line.
No matter how nice she may look, she's still our enemy.
Wait, why is Show...
Kinda sucks, but that's just how it's gotta be.
Well said.
Why the fuck is everyone just against script at this point? Even
Yeah,
Shoma's
you're
out.
right.
I'm sorry, Takumi. It looks like we'll have to finish her off after all.
No.
What?
Please, no! Don't kill me! Let me live. I beg of you. Please don't kill me. Please don't kill me. Please, don't kill me.
Everybody ready? 1, 2,
Just kidding!
Why?
Huh?
It's just
What?
a prank, bro. It was just a prank, bro. Where's my daughter?
Totally fell for it. You've been dynamite, bruh.
I can't believe Eva was the "Where's my daughter" woman the entire time.
Today is we all wanted to give you a
What?
surprise, so we.
Guys, it's not my birthday. And even if it was, this isn't the kind of surprise anyone would want.
Yeah, don't sweat the small stuff, man.
Anyway, I'm glad we got this chance to shake you up a little.
You are? Why?
Lately, it feels like you've been keeping your distance from the rest of us.
We thought a communal event like this would help boost our affinity level with you.
It was Miss Shizuhara who gave us the idea.
She knew you wouldn't want to kill Ava if you had the choice.
Oh, thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Now I can blow myself up right now. We're just never going to bring up the fact she has a bomb in her. It's just never going to show up again. You would think in this timeline when we're so worried about nothing going wrong, we would have taken more countermeasures on, like, Ito broke out of the fucking jail, and we still don't know where the fuck Ito is. See you in Loop 147. That'd be great as an ending in this. I taught them how to improve the lobotomy machine. That's... But it didn't come undone before. What timeline did the lobotomy machine come undone? There has to be a timeline I haven't done yet where that happens.
Oh.
There is an Eva route I haven't done yet. Maybe that's when it happens.
Huh?
Oh.
I just wanted to be a bitch. That's it. I just wanted to be a bitch.
Get preppy, ready.
Is the lobotomy machine going to fuck with her less than it usually does? And the day we've accomplished nothing.
Lately, it feels like...
You get to hang out with one person. The bed. That's who I'm hanging out with. The fucking bed. Oh, she's going into the secret passageway in the gym. Oh, Flame Boy. Remember Flame Boy? Remember how, like, half of, Wait, she knows his name! Is this the only route where he gets to be called Shion? I liked Flame Boy better. So there's like... Okay, so he's not... That's still not his name. He's just called Shion in at least one route. Which means he also has loot memories. Maybe. It's the only route they called him Flame Boy is Coming of Age. The only route they named him is, so far, has been Coming of Age, and they called him Flame Boy. Or FB.
Oh.
Hmm.
Why not ask them to look for the book? Shut up. Okay, so this is the mystery thing, where they have to get, like, the code that each person has, that can only appear when they bleed out.
Oh.
Hmm.
Huh.
Yeah, but they have him do shit like translate books and stuff like that. And they have him go to the beach and, like, exercise in coming of age. I haven't seen this room in, like,
Wow.
50 hours
I
at this
had
point.
no idea this was here.
It's not exactly easy to notice.
Come on. Let's go. Hmm.
Oh.
Huh?
Yeah, this is how you know the guy, Funny Man, I'm never gonna know how to pronounce his name, wrote this, because when he starts using, like, terms to label shit, that's another thing he does a lot in his writing. Two times.
Huh?
Huh.
Total death.
Oh.
Huh? Hmm.
Oh. Oh.
Hmm.
It's weird this room exists at all. Like, it makes sense for them to, like, keep, but it has to be, like, one person, and if they use it early, they die. And it just feels like a very arbitrary safety measure, especially since no one seems to know about it ahead of time.
Oh.
Like, the only thing I can think of is, like, Ito and Mystery Route is using it to, like, potentially kill everyone and then use the codes to escape to the shuttle to kill humanity or something.
Troops, get be ready to.
But how does he only know about it in one timeline? Yeah, I guess there would be the one as well. This makes me wonder if, like, would the zombies count as total death? Because that's weird, they'll have to all their blood drained from their body, but then it's like, that's a very specific way to die. Like, when they lose all of their cryptogoblin, they enter a state called total death. Which means that, like, if they have to bleed out, they have to bleed out in a specific way for it to appear. Like, if they just get, like, torn to pieces, the entire plan falls apart. Like, I don't understand why this just doesn't have another system in place instead of being a code. Like, couldn't the, like, computer system know who's alive and who's not, and then just trigger it when everyone but one person's dead? Like, wouldn't this be something tied to, like, the med bay? Because again, like, if any of them got, like, dismembered or blown up, this entire contingency plan completely collapses. Or if they, like, died of dysentery. Because they didn't lose their blood, though, so they wouldn't lose the code. They wouldn't have the code.
Hey!
Now, why don't you fuck off and do free time, bitch?
Huh?
I can't even go on expeditions. Fucked up. Okay, so he wants to loop again. Okay, so this would have to be probably Killing Game route? No, this is still before Killing Game starts. So I wonder what timeline we're even fucking with then. Like, according to her, we would not be fucking with Killing Slasher anymore, and nothing happens on day 23, and... No, it'll be day 24. Day 24. Like, it's just before the invader hunt. Otherwise, I don't know what the fuck we're going for. The Takumi G.
Oh.
Totally canon. No, there's only 2 timelines where Takumi G exists. Recovering her ass. Versions of you and all the other timelines are before you got infected. Or they're after you got infected. This is... So again, there's not like an actual explanation for it. These are just cop-out excuses for why the other timelines don't have this Fucking hell. This is such a cop-out that it's like, time, there's literally no continuity, because it can just, any of the timelines can happen in any order, as long as it's convenient for the writing.
Oh.
Huh?
I still think she's fucking lying. Because keep in mind, the first one did work and was for the Hunt version, her going back did work and it did fix everything. Like, she did fix it in this timeline, but she didn't, and that was also a closed loop. This one was a closed loop and didn't work, so she might still have just been, I think Nico's right, I think she was just lying about that route, just to be obnoxious, and make this a pain in the ass to play through. Wait, so we're going the mystery route?
Oh.
Was mystery route even a thing yet? Mystery route doesn't start until... Mystery route doesn't start yet on the 24th. It was Ito, I guess. Shoma killed Taka, Eva killed Shoma, Eva blows herself up.
Oh.
So I'm thinking this is a closed loop that can't work.
Yes. Tomorrow, we're going to expose the true mastermind and stop X before they can start killing.
Fuck. Fuck! Fuck! Unlock condition, reach ending 100. Okay, so we can do the rest of mystery now. Okay, so I guess we're doing mystery. Let's fucking go. Oh, right, there's a fake Kurora. I forgot about that. It's been like 30 hours. Give me a break. It might have been more than 30 hours at this point. I don't know. Like, mystery was the very end of the Dead Ito section of the timeline. This really is a bad timeline. We have to deal with Dermy again.
Aha!
So I was drinking my drink. Remember the life detector? Remember the life detector? Remember how the life detector could have been used in the upper timelines? It just doesn't exist. Remember the one time the light detector was a red herring because it was just a Zartma that was in the school with a special device that let it communicate with people and not blow up? Remember how that's never been implemented again for the rest of the fucking game? There are 9 Dragon Balls. There's 9 Box of Blessings in the school.
No matter where in the Academy X is hiding, tomorrow's the day we'll find them for sure.
I felt John determination.
Get prepared. Be ready to...
Oh no, he got away! What about the light detector though? He got away! But we're not in our class armor for no reason. Okay, so he's running to the time machine then. Yeah, he's running to the time machine.
Yeah!
That also means it has to line up perfectly with the blood waves, or he can't travel. John X. Except I didn't kill Gaku. Yes, I didn't kill Gaku. He arrived on day 24? Oh! Okay. Day 24. Okay, I guess this is gonna immediately unlock the rest of SF route after this. Because day 24 is exactly the point they go back to take on Mr. X in the first place. That is a very specific day. And they take off the helmet, it's actually Kurara from Never Timeline. I mean, yeah, that makes perfect sense. She has a gun! It's a grenade gun! We could have used this on the Zartmas, but we decided not to. Why do they have a grenade gun? It's loaded with fucking undying flame rounds? Who made the Dragon's Breath fucking grenade gun? Why do you have this? Who made this? Why does everyone need to have...
Play a game. I love playing games. Here are the rules. I'm going to fire this gun after counting to 10. If you can guess who I really am before then, I'll lower the gun. As a bonus, I'll even tell you everything I know. But if you guess wrong, it's game over for you. Because I'll shoot the person who gave the wrong answer.
Now, this can't be Ito, because it's clearly Kurara from another timeline. Because otherwise the voice, like, she's wearing a little tomato mask. Like, I don't... Was there a way to replicate... Have they introduced a way of replicating voices in this timeline, in this game? Do they have voice... They have voice changers in the scuba suits, but that doesn't, like, change to someone else's voice, does it?
Alright. 10, 9, 8...
No, but the sponsor had, like, the suit has a muffled sound thing.
7, 6, 5...
4, 3, 2, 1.
Is let me type? Oh, that's what shoes. I mean, I have to guess wrong. It was me! I was X! Should have parried it. Should have had your class armor. It's a grenade. You could have parried it. Bitch. They actually have that as an ending to pad it. Explosion. That's pretty good. Fuck. Okay, it wasn't Ado. Alright, we're gonna... Fuck. Who was phone? Okay, we might actually have to think about this again. So, like I said, she arrived at day 24. I still think it could be a Kurara from another dimension. No. It's using her hand. So there's a non-zero chance it is Kurara from another timeline. But I don't think there's another... Fuck! No, 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 no. This is not who I think it is, or I'm gonna be very upset. Fuck!
I knew you had it in you.
So this is then who was the sponsor? If this is her from Box of Calamity, because the Box of Calamity split, yeah, it was like, yeah, it was like day 24. It was right after you split. But she dies in Killing Game. She takes the poison. But, like, she can't go to both timelines. Yeah, she gets dropped in, like, right here. Which is just before Killing Games started. I can get why they set this up specifically, because unless she's not the first sponsor, she may have not been the first sponsor. No, Garrick, that's not how it works. The timelines aren't like they're like when you travel between the timelines, you are a physical entity in that timeline. You can't be in two timelines at the same time. This is actually no, wait. Yeah, because but then why does she she actually could just be in both timelines because this is the split for it. So something happens. Oh! I get it now. I get it. Okay, I get what happened. So what happened was she got sent back to this point. She tries to step the invader game. When you don't take the bait, she option selects into mystery to kill people instead. She's trying to get the satellite to go off so she can potentially infect the colony. That's why she was killing people. If you take the bait, she actually uses the bees. Yeah, okay. She has the gay baby eyes.
How?
Why?
You...
Kako. But Lady Kako was... She was...
Hiroko, how are you surprised by this?
You kicked the freaking bucket on day 27!
He's never been... Also, notice something that pisses me off. Miko, you watched the stream. You watched the last VOD, right? Like, sometimes for, like, mystery route, where it has you check a person, you know, like, technically you can brute force it. But, like, there's clearly, like, some tolerance. It's not just pick one or pick correct answer, pick wrong answer. Like, you actually need to pick a person. You saw the end of Box of Blessings, right? When you open the boxes, and your only choice is odd number or prime number. Like, it doesn't trust you to figure it out yourself. It only just gives you, like, the obvious answer, or obviously it's incorrect, because it immediately just tells you it's prime. Like, if Box of Blessings had that kind of check, where you actually had to select the 7 boxes. Yeah, they asked you to type in 7 answers, no one would be able to solve it.
Hey! Huh?
Bad you remember, but Hiroko is not having any comments for this. Kako-chi. I like the adding the name G now. When are we gonna start talking about Nozomi G? So how does she know Shion's name? Shion wasn't named in Box of Calamity.
Huh?
Bitch, you could have just written it down with like a pen. You could have just written it down with a pen. You didn't need to make a skin journal. You won't know who goes to which.
Huh?
Bitch, you have no what the fuck do you mean my instincts for my species to survive? But no, only the males can produce zombies, right? I'm gonna jump into another timeline and kill you. I don't kill for fun unless I'm doing killing game route. In that route, I'm entirely killing for fun.
Huh?
Ah.
It was locked? I guess the brothers don't make forward progress for a while, at least. He does still have the gun.
I'm going to count down from 10 now. Get out before I reach 0 or else.
Or just kill her.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
There's something so incredibly funny about this. Like, everything comes together. Her expression, the fucking music, the fact it's still very, very slowly zooming into her. What? I want this as a cap. I'm capping this. Just that without context. Just this with like the text box. Just say, what? I can also add. There you go. If you want the full picture about the text box, Razor, there you go. The 100. Where are you?
Nasumi!
Man, the grenade has really shit range. It only hit her. No, Georg, I don't believe you, because I refuse to believe anyone else is streaming 100 line except me. How many days did we just skip? Okay, I guess everyone else got hit, or at least Takumi also got hit. I become emptiness.
Are you awake? It's already day 97.
Still, we're using this fucking picture of Hiroko in the cup chair over and over again.
Zero reaction. No surprises there. I can hardly blame you. After seeing Nozomi die right in front of your eyes like that.
But now we have the flashback version. Yeah, I remember. It's almost like it happened 5 seconds ago. Wait a minute! That grenade shot!
You may not be listening, but I have something important to report. Kakoji leapt to another timeline after she killed Nozomi.
So you accomplished, not only did the Nozomi killers die for nothing, none of you fuckers, like, bitch, it's a grenade launcher. Like, it has to reload. How the fuck did you let her get away?
We tried to stop her. But she threatened us with the grenade gun.
She had to reload!
I am sorry.
You're all useless!
Please, forgive us.
You could have sack-stratted! She only had so many rounds!
Unfortunately, we cannot ascertain where she leapt to.
Okay, so this is like, okay, so she jumped day 84. I have no idea where that could be. I assume that's a route I have not touched yet. Because I can't imagine... No, she can jump only on day 84, though. The time machine isn't... No, when she said unlock the machine, I don't think she meant she can travel literally anywhere. It's that the machine was disabled. Like, something had, like, keep in mind, when Ito fucks with the machine so it can't be used in Box of Calamity. After he jumps as well. Where is the... Yeah, so it's like, that was locked. So I think the idea was that the machine just wasn't usable. And this is probably something that's going to be brought up in at SF. The rest of SF is that the PLM is locked, and then something happens that unlocks it. Oh, close to day 84, and then she uses it. She might show, because these routes are so tightly knit. And by that I mean basically Mystery and SF. She probably jumps back to SF. Or she's jumping to another timeline, another route I haven't done yet.
We checked the logs, but someone had altered the program to automatically delete that data.
That's Ito. Because I think Ito also, like, Ito fucked with the log. No, Ito fucked with it when he jumped when he escaped and jumped in Box of Calamity. And there was also a mention that he had some kind of like virus that fucked with the logs.
Everyone else is safe, by the way. They were more than 16 feet away at the time of the blast.
I'm glad we're counting
Not
exactly.
That knowing that would bring you any comfort.
Are we going to the secret door? Yeah, I guess we're going to the escape pod. What happened to Veshness in this route? Oh, the escape pod's also destroyed. Like, so they're just like casually jumping between timelines now? There's no fucking restrictions. Yeah, it was ruined in Killing Game. Like, that was a part of Killing Game, was figuring out how to repair the escape pod with Cahoon. Calhoun, whatever the fuck her name was.
Oh. Huh. Huh.
You're basically in trouble with stuff. Not that it matters, because she should know about the looping. I guess she doesn't know in this timeline, but it doesn't matter.
Oh.
We have to kill Shia.
We have no choice but to release him from here, and by doing so, sentence him to certain death. Who would ever feel good about willingly sacrificing an infant to preserve their own lives? So, I've made my decision.
You're going to leap, aren't you?
Huh?
You'll leap to another timeline. You want to find a way to save the baby somehow. Isn't that right?
You're not wrong. I intend to steal a device called the Baby Jar.
Can we get another name? Can we please get another name besides the Baby Jar? Are we taking the Baby Jar from Coming of Age?
To do that, I have to go to the steady fundamental timeline.
But the Baby Jar was in Coming of Age! It could have been called like the Flame Cradle or something. You could have called it the Flame Cradle. Like, that would have been kind of cringe, but it would have been better than the Baby Jar. The Crypto Cradle. You could have called it the Crypto Cradle. You could have called it the Crypto Cradle. You fuck. You hack.
I'm glad you're awake. Today, we celebrate the arrival of our long-awaited Day 100.
Wait a minute. This is Day 100? No, this is wait a minute. No. This is night. The timeline should have already looped, bitch. You established that time loops at 10 a.m. This is not 10 a.m. lighting. And this is like 2 in the morning.
Not that there's anything worth celebrating right now. We've won the war. We've defeated Veshness.
Yeah, we defeated Veshness off screen.
Emptiness is our spoil. That is all. Are you worried about the others? Don't be. Everyone is safe. The omnidirectional attack won't be happening in this timeline.
Okay, so yeah, this is like 3 in the morning or something.
As you can see, the missiles are no longer being charged.
That is definitely a more complicated container than the one used in Coming of Age.
They won't be used to eliminate all life on this planet.
I guess he's still able to just kind of hang out. Oh, right! I forgot about this plot beat where there was the evil, the timeline was being poisoned. And that was why he couldn't do anything in Dead Ito timeline. Remember that? Remember that from like 80 hours ago? We solved the future case. Thanks for solving the future case, bitch. Ah, more funny music.
What? No way! How?
Is it the... What? What do you mean everyone's here?
No way! Whoa, what?
How?
Why?
Why is...
Impossible!
Y'all are supposed to be dead.
How are you here?
A question we seek an answer to as well.
Doesn't matter, because...
It's a miracle. A miracle!
Everybody is alive?
Yes, we are.
What? What?
Brother dearest?
Sister dearest.
What?
Dearest!
Sister dearest!
Did he even write Mystery Route?
Nozomi? Nozomi!
Takumi, what's wrong?
No, I don't think it's a trap, because it's specifically because the people who on the other side who didn't die, the people who died think the other ones have died instead. Like the fact that the like Kako in like there's a line specifically with Gaku with "How are you here?" Which gives the impression that the people who died were in a timeline where the people who lived died instead.
Sorry, it's nothing. I'm just so happy. So happy.
A hint of lavender? Hiriko's gone, isn't she? No, she was there, wasn't she? Yeah, Hiriko was down there with everyone. What the fuck is the lavender?
It's over.
Wait, it doesn't make any...
Yeah, and we all made it out unscathed, more or less. Why so unsure? This is exactly the kind of moment you should be shouting from the rooftops about!
Okay, I think this is a thing that's going to be explained. Yeah, Ito is here, and Ito is somehow not evil, and is not killing people. Which, I think this is just like, this is an incomplete ending, and this is like going to be explained what the fuck is going on in SF.
Yes, you're right.
My dear sister is alive!
And so is my dear brother.
The baby's been saved.
Yes.
Right here with us.
Everything turned out well.
All thanks to you. Shion! When did you arrive?
Wait.
Am I not allowed to join you?
Are you kidding? Of course you are!
I'm just so happy everyone's alive. Right, Gaku?
Yeah, absolutely!
This is a day I shall never forget.
Me too. I feel so light right now.
Come on, Shoma, turn off the waterworks already.
I'll absolutely not get it off. Not in any capacity whatsoever.
But I'm just so...
Okay, wait. So this is like they let from other timelines. Okay, so there's a timeline where everyone else got killed instead. Who was alive at the end of Slasher? No, the only people who were alive in this timeline were specifically like Shoma, Nozomi, and no. I wonder what they're gonna explain what the fuck happened here.
The only thing I regret is not being able to capture Kakuji.
Yeah, but it's only a matter of time before we do. And exact vengeance on her for everyone's deaths.
Well said, Takumi.
So I'm glad we still haven't resolved any conflict between us and the Futurans. That hasn't been resolved at all. We just, I like that we just continued staring into the distance. I wish I would have fucking capped that line. Fuck. There's something just really funny about. We just sat there and stared for a while. Just stared into the distance. Okay, so that's 100. So that gives us the lock. Okay, because we'll start the very beginning of here, and then... Yeah, we finally finished not even 70% of this fucking game. We'll do like one day of this and then we'll stop. Or I can just stop right now. Actually, I might just stop here. We'll call it here. We're getting there. God help us, we're getting there. I don't know, Vice. I really don't know. Because I don't know what true ending is even going to be in this game in terms of like how it's executed at all. Because you made the joke there's no canon ending. There has to be an ending where they break the curse cycle. There has to be an ending where they like resolve that. And to resolve that means there has to be the equivalent of a true ending. Also, I'm glad reading the first sentence of Miko's fucking spoiler on accident didn't even influence me, because the fucking X wasn't even... That's why I picked Ito as my first choice for the fucking X thing. Because I read the first sentence of that and immediately stopped. And it wasn't even Ito. Ito wasn't even involved. We're still not going to get an explanation on how the fuck Kako got the goddamn bees, though. We're never going to get an explanation on the fucking bees. I probably misread it because as soon as I saw Ito in the comment, I immediately just like jumped pages. So I made the wrong assumption. It all worked out, alright? My incompetence entirely worked out. Anyway, the stream's done for now. I guess we'll just keep going down SF because it's like the only interesting route in this fucking game. We're burning the actually interesting parts of this fucking game before we continue on the main story. Unless you have a suggestion where it's like I stop SF for the time being and I continue the main route more before I do more SF. I'd rather not read the rest of your spoiler and potentially spoil shit. You don't even know what SJ is? Well, you don't. Okay, you don't know it's in SF. Okay, I guess like fuck it. We'll just keep going SF. Fuck it. Like the game's already accounting for you doing SF earlier because it had shit like the Retsnon thing, where it's like if you don't know about this, then you just haven't seen the timeline yet. So there's an acknowledgement that you could do this timeline earlier. Anyway, that's it. Stream's done. Go to bed. Next stream would be Slow Zoom Prime on Wednesday. So the earliest next stream will be Thursday. Go to bed.